Hoi allemaal, hoe is het? Hoe gaat het? Ik heet Cyrus en welkom terug op mijn kanaal. Het is tutorial number 5. How do you say that? So last tutorial, loved the look, loved it. Like I said, I do think it was missing some type of deep, cool tone-ish type of black brown. I don't know, would a purple work? Maybe. But today, as usual, I have an idea. So I actually want to play around a little bit more with the, what is it? She goes to the gym, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe, possibly. I have an idea. I love this. I mean, I have this one, and what is the other one? She's That Girl. Was it She's That Girl? No, not She's That Girl. No, not She's So LA. What was the other one? She's Wanted, was that here we go. Oh, She's Different. I mean, let us compare real quick. So, is that Oh, She's Different? Yeah, Oh, She's Different. She's That Girl. So, let us compare these three. You know what, Cyrus, open them all the way. Oh my God. So she goes to the gym. She's different, and She's Wanted. I mean, look at the, what do you call it? Intensity. Maybe I might do She's Wanted today. I don't know. I really don't know. But no, she goes to the gym. I have an idea with this, as usual. I always have an idea. As far as the execution, that is up for debate. So, without further ado, let me go prep my eyes and we will get into it. Alright, so eyes are prepped with the Pro Filt'r eyeshadow primer. Let me go ahead and go in with She Goes to the Gym, and I'm actually going to go in with the fluffy brush. Do I want to do this one or the other one? Let me do this one first, just cause. And this is going to be literally, almost a jeton. Avant-garde, there we go. Wow, Cyrus, get your life together, bro. Because this is going to also go into the temple for the blush. I'm so creative. Nobody does what I do. But, I mean, the pigmentation in this is immaculate and gorgeous. Gorge. And from here, actually, you know what? We're gonna go from that to, wait for it, I think maybe Heartache. Let us do Heartache in the crease. First and foremost, what do I want to do? Let us go into Romance for the brow highlight now. Ooh. Romance with this. Beautiful combination, actually. What if I use this as a highlighter, maybe? Getting creative. Because I just love how, I mean, there's really no, there really are no rules. Everything's more like guidelines. Perfect. Romance as that. I'm gonna go into Affair. Was it Affair? Heartache. For the crease. Like I said, I have an idea, and so far I am loving it. Ooh, that, I love how everything just deepens up very, very well when you add it on. Obviously layering, obviously, but the intensity, the controllability, the blendability, passion. Ooh, this is a gorgeous color combination already. Yeah, tutorial number 5, I am getting more of a better feel of this color story. the aesthetics of the brand, very social media, very now, which I love. Like I said in the past few videos, Patrick Ta has a great portfolio as far as people he's already worked on. The hype is real. I do think as far as a professional makeup artist, I love how the packaging and everything is more sleek. Like the cream and powder foundation combination I do love, because that is so easy to have. But from a consumer point of view, it's also very convenient because you could just pop it in your bag and you could just go. And of course, just always blending everything out. Because I kind of want something smoky and sultry with this one. Now, from here, I am gonna go in with a fair. Let's do a flat brush with this one, actually. Because with this one, from there, and just pat it over. Because because the eyelids are gonna be having an affair. Just like that, literally from the middle, and just pat it over. Oof, this is like liquid. I mean, you can never go wrong with a good color combination. And for the inner corner, we will do less, the duochrome, triochrome type of thing going on. And just tap it over the, like I swear. This duochrome combination that this thing has, gorgeous. I mean, look at that. We are having a lustful affair with the brand. Ooh. That is, I'm digging it. I am digging it. Now, I actually want to be a little bit more dramatic, and I'm gonna go into, I just got that on my finger. I actually want to go into Sabbath, because the last video we did Crucifix from the Sinner Saint, and I actually want to go into Sabbath because we're having a lustful affair, so why not? And I don't remember if this was like black or how black this got. Question is, ooh, that is black. That is definitely black Sabbath. And again, it builds on top of this very well. It plays very nicely with a lot of other brands, which is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the eyes, and we will see where we're at. This is where we are at, especially with Sabbath. Almost said savage. I mean, it can be savage. Sabbath in the crease. I am not gonna lie, this is starting to remind me a lot of a look I did from the Subversive palette from Pat McGrath. I will put it here if I still have it. I'm pretty sure I still have it. I'll put it here. But it's really giving me that vibe, which is so interesting because I tend to always get those type of palettes. But it is also very interesting to have. I'm gonna go in again with the BECCA Velvet Blurring Primer, because I have it. That even from a consumer point of view, I'm always going for like the same type of color story, it seems like. And I love doing these tutorial palette focuses because I'm really able to break down the palette, play with the coloring, dissect it, and also see what else I have that's pretty similar to it, which seems to be like a lot. But yeah, it reminds me of the Subversive 3, especially with the black. I think maybe possibly if I did this with the crucifix, it might have been a little bit more different, but I wanted a little bit more drama with this one. And I'm going in with the setting powder crystal translucent from NARS, just to have under here. But yeah, it's quite interesting. I think I said it before in one of my previous videos that it's very much like a dissected palette from a lot of palettes that I have already, which is quite nice because that means I really don't have to carry 2 to 3 different palettes. Maybe I could just carry some topper shades for sure to get that effect, because I was curious to put on the topper shade from the Center Saint palette on top of this, but I didn't. I reframed because I might focus on that later. What is it called? Rapture is the shade I am thinking of. Look, I mean, it already kind of looks like I already have it on, but I don't. And this, God, whenever this came out, that holiday season, every brand came out with that type of like duochrome or shadow topper. And it also reminds me of the shadow topper from, or one of the astral shades from Pat McGrath's Subversive eyeshadow palette. And also the Marc Jacobs Electric eyeshadow palette as well. I had something like that, which I actually want to do a palette focus on that one. That did not get enough attention that it deserved, because that electric, the black in that is like black is black. The shadow topper, that cranberry type of eyeshadow in there as well, there was a beautiful brown in there. And that palette literally went under the radar, and I think not too long after that, the brand kind of just discontinued. I really do hope Marc Jacobs comes back with his makeup brand, because the brand had so many great products. I don't think it got the recognition it deserved, but I'm also just a huge lover of Marc Jacobs in general, because I actually wanted to be a fashion designer after high school, but I did not have $15,000 to $20,000 to go to school. And was it Milan? I think I was gonna go to school, or yeah, I think it was Milan. But I also love Tom Ford, the sophistication of Tom Ford, and very expensive, because I feel like with Tom Ford, you really, I mean, I'm a brand whore, so I'm not gonna say whatever, because I will pay to have, just like, what are you wearing? I'm wearing Tom Ford. Oh, you're expensive. No, I'm broke, because I know I look good in it. That's all that matters. But I do love the fact that Tom Ford has everything that kind of connects with his brand, his image, and everything's very sleek. The sophistication of the eyeshadow palettes, the sophistication as far as the cream and highlighters and bronzers, it's a lot more mature, which I really, really do love. And I hope if and when Marc Jacobs does, I'm hoping he comes back out with his makeup line, it will kind of be in that aesthetics. But Marc Jacobs reminds me of more of like the grunge, the partier, the going against the odds, and the rebel of the industry, which I love the dynamic between Marc Jacobs and Tom Ford, for me personally, in that aspect. So, with all that said and done, I do really hope the brand comes back, Marc Jacobs, because it is, I have a few things from his brand still. The foundation, the Shameless foundation, loved it. It literally looked like skin. I do think the shade range could have been extended a little bit more, but there was the Remarkable foundation that was like the full coverage. You needed 1 to 2 dots of that, and that was it. I love that as well. I mean, for drag queens, by all means, go for it. But I do have, I think it was the holiday highlighter from when that electric came out. They came out with 2 different types of highlighter. I do have both of them still. It's in my box, per se, of things that are going to transition out. But I hope the brand comes back. I really, really do. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. Like the last video, I will continue to use these two mixed together, because I love the way it came out and it photographed beautifully. So there is that. Beautiful Radiant Skin Concealer is still going to be the concealer I'm going to go ahead and use. But without further ado, I will see you guys in a few moments. So this is the final look of the tutorial number of what, 5? Copic. Tutorial number 5. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But like I said, again, Cyrus, another palette that you already have of the Subversive palette by Pat McGrath. But I love this. I ain't mad about it. I obviously did a blown out look with She Goes to the Job. What does she go? She goes to the job. So foundation obviously is still a combination of the Natural Longwear Radiant, I think from NARS and Valencia, and Light Reflecting in Syracuse. I love the combination because the shade is actually really nice. Concealer 8.5 medium radiant skin concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. Bronzer and highlighter again is from the new Gasm. I went ahead and did, was it Super Glow and the Super Sculpt. Highlighter, bronzer. I would love if Charlotte Tilbury came out with one for light, fair to light. I'd say this is more light to medium, and then a medium to tan, and maybe a tan to deep. Maybe a tan to deep, and then a deep to dark. Because they did extend their shade range as far as the contour liquid thingy, whatchamagig. So I was like, you have the budget, Charlotte Tilbury team. Get on it. Anyways, blush is She Goes to the Gym by Patrick Ta. Brows Still Benefit, setting spray, Airbrush Flawless setting spray by Charlotte Tilbury, and lips are Charlotte Tilbury. Liner, Lip Cheat, Reshape and Resize, and Love Trap and Supermono for the lipstick. And as usual, go to my Instagram page to see the final edit because I am loving this look. Very educatorial. A lot of drama. Enough drama to start the drama, and enough drama that it's not your drama. So I will see you guys next video. Stay beautiful. Bam.